Here he comes! Hooray! Happy birthday, Teddy! What is it? It's Robbie! It's Robbie!
There's nothing in the world like a good friend.
You can say that again. Oh, Teddy Ruxpin is my friend.
And Grubby's my friend, too.
That's me.
Teddy Ruxpin's pal Grubby, the best friend for your best friend.
We are the sunshine of your life, Minute Maid. That's why we'll always be around.
We are the taste that starts your day, Minute Maid.
If you thought there was more to Minute Maid than great taste, well, you were right. There's more vitamin C than most other chilled orange juices.
Minute Maid.
Minute Maid.
We are the sunshine of your life.
Feeling good about yourself, feeling carefree. Much more flavor than ever before. It's more flavor, Carefree.
Carefree gum now has more flavor. It's like no other sugar-free.
There's a great new feeling with Carefree sugarless gum. It's got more flavor than ever, and now tests prove that chewing Carefree after snacking actually helps fight cavities.
Feeling good about yourself, feeling carefree.
Starting on April 5th, you'll view Sundays in a whole new light.
April is National Cable Month, and Thursday, Cavalry Colonel Brian Keith has got his hands full when Dean Martin comes to town.
Word has it he's planning something big. Something what? Big!
It's something big. Then, the hazardous frontier abounds with unforeseen danger. A widower and his family face vigilante threats. Barry Sullivan, George C. Scott, This Savage Land. Right after something big.
Burn it down! They've all gone mad.
Beginning at 8:05 Eastern on the SuperStation Thursday. And now, back to the Three Stooges go around the world in a daze.
From the Headline News Network, this is Newswatch.
The Senate has adjourned for the day without taking a second vote on the president's veto of the $88 billion highway bill. Earlier, the Senate voted tentatively to sustain the veto, but Democrats arranged a second vote on a technicality. The House voted yesterday to override the veto. The House Budget Committee approved a $1 trillion rewrite of President Reagan's budget proposal for fiscal '88. The panel is recommending a $22 billion tax and revenue package and $17 billion in spending cuts to help shrink the deficit. A top State Department official says a number of Marine guards at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow have reported sexual overtures from Soviet women. 2 Marines are charged with spying in connection with a widening sex and espionage scandal. A 3rd Marine was arrested and charged with lying about sexual contacts with a Soviet woman. For Newswatch, I'm Sachi Koto. Now this.
Konica Tough. Konica's Royal Copiers, the answer for tough customers. A full line of copiers that have proven themselves tough in businesses from coast to coast. Copiers backed by nationwide sales and service that's as tough as it is responsive. And that's not just tough. That's tough to beat.
For the Headline News Network 24 hours a day, call your cable operator.
Time Life Music proudly presents the Rock and Roll Era. A year-by-year celebration with over 300 original hits by the original stars. Each album, 22 solid gold hits. Only Time Life brings you the big, clear sound of digital compact discs, chrome cassettes, and LPs. You get the superstars like the Supremes, the Beach Boys, Elvis, and more. Every other month, another 2-record set. Keep only the ones you want. First in the series, the Supremes. Start rocking with 22 solid gold hits.
Never meant to be. Whenever you're near, I hear a symphony. So
record album or double play chrome cassette can be yours at the introductory price of $12.95. And now, for the first time on compact disc, just $16.95. Only from Time Life Music, the name you can trust.
To order, credit card customers call 1-800-431-7700. If busy, call 1-800-367-3200. Or send just $12.95 for albums or cassette, or $16.95 for compact disc. Plus $2.50 shipping and handling to Time Life Music Supremes, P.O. Box 7000-7, Amherst, New York.
The Venice Simplon Orient Express. Naturally, the most luxurious train in the world serves the richest coffee in the world.
Oh, c'est impossible! Pas de café de Colombie! Vite, vite, retournez à Paris!
100% Colombian coffee, handpicked by Juan Valdez.
And now, back to the Three Stooges go around the world in a daze.
Look, guys.
What?
It's raining again.
No, this Del Monte fruit snack is different.
Oh, yeah. This is Sierra Trial Mix.
Not Trial Mix.
They don't want you to try it?
Of course they do. It's delicious, but it's Sierra Trail Mix. Now I'm mixed up.
Yeah, this is nuts.
No, that's nuts. On TV. And raisins. Zowie.
Pineapples and papaya.
And chocolate-flavored yogurt drops.
Drops what?
Drops, like rain. Well, Del Monte is the reigning fruit snack.
Okay. I'm going to go give him a trail.
You mean trial?
No, you said
when
I
he said
which is
the
it,
trail.
guys?
Del Monte. We grow great snacks.
For spacious skies, for amber waves of rain.
America needs farms, but America's farmers need support. Now you can help by sending Del Monte labels. Each label becomes part of a $1 million donation from Del Monte to Farm Aid. Get your pledge card at participating grocers and help keep America growing. Del Monte, we grow together.
Stay with the Superstation for more of the Three Stooges go around the world in a daze. And don't shuffle off to bed yet, because that's followed by a collection of classics. The Three Stooges Greatest Hits.
That'll do it. Who wants grapefruit juice?
I'll pass.
It's good for you. It's great for dieting.
I know, but...
Lots of vitamin C?
Yeah, but...
With the taste? Here, try this. Ocean Spray Pink Grapefruit Juice Cocktail. It's tangy, smoother, sweeter.
This is grapefruit juice?
Uh-huh.
It's not bitter.
It's Ocean Spray Pink Grapefruit Juice Cocktail. And it's not just good for you, it's good. Ocean Spray good.
Today's small cars are tougher than ever on oil. Their high-compression engines not only rev high, they can run hotter than regular small car engines. Their searing heat can begin to break down an oil immediately. That's why there's Castrol, the only leading motor oil that in every grade provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol before your engine does something to get you heated up. Castrol, engineered for today's smaller cars.
Tomorrow, the laughs are on the Superstation. First at 5:05, you'll thrill the lifestyles of the lost and deserted on Gilligan's Island.
And to think I was trying to kill myself.
And the original fun-filled favorite, Leave It to Beaver. Next up, hilarity by the Heats for those Beverly Hillbillies. But don't stop there. It's an instant blues cure with the Andy Griffith Show.
Now, men, there'll be no mollycoddle.
Beginning at 5:05 Eastern on the Superstation tomorrow. With our trip around the world in a daze in just a moment. Stick around, because that's followed by a Superstation collection of the Three Stooges Greatest Hits.
You can't get much closer to the game than this, unless you're reading this. The Sporting News delivers more baseball coverage than your local paper and all the other sports weeklies and monthlies combined, plus everything you need to know about football, basketball, hockey, and boxing. So why not get the Sporting News and get in the game? Here's how.
You'll get 40 issues of the Sporting News and 2 preview issues for 4 easy payments of $5.45. Call toll-free 1-800-257-1234. 1-800-257-1234.
If you'd like a Dodge Dakota in your life, pick up some Glidden paint at K-Mart. Because the Glidden Dodge Truckload Paint Sale Sweepstakes is going on now. You'll make your house look terrific. With new improved interior Glidden spread satin for $857, latex enamel for $1087. Plus, you might win one of 10 Dodge Dakota pickups. Just drop by a Kmart. Gee, I wish I hadn't said that.
America's favorite store, K-Mart.
Today's small cars are tougher than ever on oil. Their high-compression engines not only rev high, they can run hotter than regular small car engines. Their searing heat can begin to break down an oil immediately. That's why there's Castrol, the only leading motor oil that in every grade provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol before your engine does something to get you heated up. Castrol, engineered for today's smaller cars.
Now, just how many California Cooler flavors are there?
Uno, dos, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Introducing California Cooler Peach. Now available in Quattro packs.
Bullet, bullet!
It's red. It's white. It's blue. It's the American paradise, the United States Virgin Islands.
We are the sunshine of your life, Minute Maid. That's why we'll always be around.
We are the taste that starts your day, Minute Maid.
If you thought there was more to Minute Maid than great taste, well, you were right. There's more vitamin C than most other chilled orange juices.
Minute Maid. Minute Maid. We are the sunshine of your life. What you got for you? Anything goes. Get volumizer. Volumizer. What you got for you? Look how it shows. Get volumizer.
Volumizer, the first volume wave ever from Tony. Volumizer, the fabulous perm that takes the hair you've got and gives it lots of soft, lush volume. You can do
anything, will. Get volumizer from Tony, and anything goes.
Guess what coffee they serve at tea? 100% Colombian coffee, hand-picked by Juan Valdez, the richest coffee in the world.
April is National Cable Month, and Thursday, Cavalry Colonel Brian Keith has got his hands full when Dean Martin comes to town.
Word has it he's planning something big. Something what? Big!
It's something big. Then, the hazardous frontier abounds with unforeseen danger. A widower and his family face vigilante threats. Barry Sullivan, George C. Scott, This Savage Land. Right after something big.
Burn it down! They've all gone mad.
Beginning at 8:05 Eastern on the SuperStation Thursday.
You can slam it, you can jam it, you can block it, you can rock it at the hoop.
On Friday night NBA, Michael Air Jordan leads the Chicago Surface to Air Assault against mighty Moses Malone and Washington. Then Wednesday on Special Edition NBA, Dr. J continues his farewell tour. Philadelphia collides with Atlanta's Air Force. Let's all go to the hoop with Chicago and Washington. Live at 8:05 p.m. Eastern on the SuperStation. Friday.
When you want to see the best, it's WTBS at the hoop.
We'll be back to more of the Three Stooges Greatest Hits right after this.
From the Headline News Network, this is Newswatch.
The fate of the highway bill remains uncertain. After hours of procedural maneuvering, senators decided to delay the issue of a second vote until tomorrow. Lawmakers tentatively sustained a presidential veto of the bill when a vote was taken earlier today. The State Department and Pentagon probe into alleged security violations by Marines at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow is expanding. 28 Marine guards at the facility are returning to the U.S. for questioning. So far, 3 Marines are being held for security violations at the Moscow complex. The president told doctors meeting in Philadelphia today that the disease AIDS is public health enemy number 1. But Congressman Henry Waxman of California says the administration has not put its money behind its rhetoric. Helicopters and troops are combing the northern mountains of El Salvador. They're looking for the insurgents who staged an ambush yesterday on the El Paraíso infantry base that killed 69 Salvadoran soldiers and a U.S. military advisor. He was the first American serviceman to die in battle in the 7-year-old Civil War. The Pentagon says no Star Wars experiments planned through fiscal 1989 would violate a narrow interpretation of the anti-ballistic missile treaty. But Pentagon officials also told a Senate panel that a broader reading of the 1972 arms control agreement is allowable. Georgia Democrat Sam Nunn accused the Pentagon of trying to have it both ways. A spy swap at a border crossing between East and West Germany is being taken as evidence of improving relations between the two countries. Today's exchange involved 3 East German spies and 4 West German agents. A Bonn newspaper says the trade was supposed to have involved a 4th East German. For Newswatch, I'm Mike Doyle. Now this.
Who's there?
The Three Stooges VCR game. Play along with Moe, Larry, and Curly in the VCR game featuring the best of the Three Stooges.
Pardon me. What's your name? What's more important, what's your phone number?
Become part of the slapstick comedy.
Big Dad. Scram, lame brain. I resemble that.
Friends will drop in to join the fun. When you get the Three Stooges VCR game. Also look for Doorways to Horror and Doorways to Adventure from Pressman.
For the Headline News Network 24 hours a day, call your cable operator.
Now there's a fade cream with SPF 15, the maximum sunscreen available. Fade Away Skin Lightener by Francis Denny. The only fade cream so effective it comes with a guarantee. So if you're not satisfied, just return it with proof of purchase for a full refund. Of course, Fade Away costs a little more than other fade creams, but then we guarantee a real disappearing act. Fade Away, available from trained Francis Denny cosmeticians at fine stores everywhere.
Over here! Don't get turned around. Now you can find Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, and the whole gang. 405 Eastern on the SuperStation weekday afternoons.
Hello, I'm Bob Barker. If you're over 65, I'd like to talk to you for a moment about Medicare. If you've been in the hospital recently, you may have been shocked to learn that Medicare doesn't come close to paying all your medical bills. In fact, the deductible, now that's the part you have to pay, has shot up to $520 for 1987. And that's just for one day in the hospital. To help protect yourself today, you probably know that you need a good Medicare supplement plan. But let's face it, choosing one is kind of tough because they all look pretty much alike. But not anymore. Medicare 65 from National Benefit Life is different from all the rest in 2 very important ways. First, filing claims has never been easier. That's because with Medicare 65, there are no claim forms. That's right, no claim forms. When you have a claim, just call the toll-free number on your service card and National Benefit will take care of the rest. No confusing paperwork and no delays in getting this, a benefit check sent directly to you. And listen to this. Medicare 65 gives you something else none of the rest do. 6 full months of skilled nursing coverage at absolutely no cost to you. What's more, your acceptance is guaranteed. In fact, no one over 65 can be turned down for any reason. Don't miss out on this valuable opportunity. Pick up the phone right now and call for this free information kit. It comes in the mail, so no agent will ever visit. It only takes a couple of minutes to read, but when you do, you'll see why Medicare 65 is different from all the rest and why it's the right choice to make.
To get your free information kit, call toll-free 1-800-824-2300. That's toll-free 1-800-824-2300. Call now. The information is free and so is the call. That number again is 1-800-824-2300. Call now.
We are the sunshine of your life, Minute Maid. That's why we'll always be around.
We are the taste that starts your day, Minute Maid.
If you thought there was more to Minute Maid than great taste, well, you were right. There's more vitamin C than most other chilled orange juices.
Minute Maid. Minute Maid. We are the sunshine of your life.
April is National Cable Month, and Thursday, Cavalry Colonel Brian Keith has got his hands full when Dean Martin comes to town.
Word has it he's planning something big. Something what? Big!
It's something big. Then, the hazardous frontier abounds with unforeseen danger. A widower and his family face vigilante threats. Barry Sullivan, George C. Scott, This Savage Land. Right after something big.
Burn it down! They've all gone mad.
beginning at 8:05 Eastern on the Superstation Thursday.